Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Command & Conquer Remastered Collection Tiberium Dawn GDI campaign. Jumping into version 15B, which is the second version of Temple Strike, it's extremely brutal and the start is nearly unforgiving. So you have to be near perfect to actually get through the first part, and then you're still being in the constant danger of being overwhelmed. So let's get started. I'm going to skip the cutscene because we already seen it and jump right to the mission. First things first, let's grab MCV, move it to the corner.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Medium tank.
Yes, unit. Moving out. Unit report. Affirmative. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out.
We'll have to play a ring around the rosy. Oh, that's good.
Unit. Yes, sir. Yes. Vehicle reporting.
Okay, medium has some HP left.
Unit reporting. Unit moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Acknowledge.
Now let's
Yes,
move
sir. Moving
with
out.
all units through the bridge. There are 2 rocket soldiers here.
Yes. Moving out. Yes.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
They will actually leave us alone,
New
thankfully.
construction option.
But the job is not over yet. I have to start with the power plant,
Construction complete.
grab the refinery,
New
barracks,
construction
prepare
options.
myself from incoming attacks, and
Building.
immediately start sandbagging towards the only entrance the enemy has to our base.
Construction complete.
It's going to be difficult because enemy has quite a lot of units that he will gladly throw at
On
us.
hold. Cancel.
And there are some scripted attacks that are nearly unforgiving. Let's
New
get a couple of
construction
minigunners
options.
for scouting purpose.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit
And those 2 will just shut down
building. Building.
the rocket soldiers here.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Right away, sir.
Construction complete.
I have to proceed with sandbags ASAP.
Unit lost.
I managed to actually uncover the entrance, which is good,
Building.
so I can respond
Construction
accordingly to the enemy attack waves.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
I'm halfway with the
Construction
sandbagging.
complete. Building.
There should be a group of infantry coming out
Construction complete.
soon,
Building. Construction complete.
and I can't really expand on this
Building.
map unless I take out all of the
Construction
defenses near the
complete.
starting point,
Building.
which is really problematic
Construction
because
complete.
at specific part of the mission.
Building.
Okay, I see 2 light
Construction
tanks.
complete.
Let's respond with
Building.
5 rocket soldiers, should be
Building.
fine.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
They would jump straight at my harvester
Unit
though, so I
ready.
have to be quick.
Construction complete.
Come on.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Construction
Let's move you
complete.
guys here, and that should be...
Building.
Okay,
Construction complete.
that's one part of the mission done.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting on hot. Ready. Heavyweight hot.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Okay, that's a problem. They actually wiped out
Building.
all of my rocket
Unit
soldiers.
lost.
Waiting on
Unit ready.
ready. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, moving
Unit
yes.
ready.
But with that out of the way, I can actually not make defenses, so I can rely on units.
Moving out.
Perfect. I guess I
Building.
can start with second refinery. And bunch of units because there are 2 turrets and the SAM site located
funds.
here, which I need destroyed. There's a tiberium field here and here. I will need to destroy this part to access this tiberium field.
Construction complete.
The problem, however, comes later on because in this part, at a random point, the Hand of Nod, barracks, and obelisk will spawn. You have to block them immediately before they actually get chance to build up. If not, they will actually actively hamper you from accessing the tiberium field right here. And the last one is located here. So my main
Building.
objective right now is just mustering
Unit
forces to wipe out the turrets.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
What I'm
Building.
going to do
Unit ready.
is to utilize minigunners as a mid shield,
Unit ready.
as always,
Building.
I dare to say.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Moving out. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I guess I'm willing to sacrifice some HP of my miner as long as it doesn't drop to red. Okay, that should be fine. This turret is down.
Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Right away, done. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Yes.
Let's take out this turret and let's move harvesters
Reporting. Moving out.
here
Reporting. Affirmative. Got it. Yes, sir. Right away. Moving
so they can access this tiberium field.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Perfect. So this area is cleared. I can return the units back to the base. And next part, I probably want advanced power plant.
Unit ready.
Also, it seems one of my soldiers died to the bloom tree. And there's actually important matter, I have to block the bridge.
Building.
There's a really stupid attack coming from this part. It's a helicopter filled with 5 engineers. And I don't think I even need to explain how problematic it can be. Right, with those spoons, let's grab more minigunners.
Unit ready. Building.
I can actually sell those bits of the wall right here.
Unit ready.
Oh, they act.
Unit lost.
All of my rocket soldiers just died. That's not good.
Base is under attack.
I actually need them.
Building.
I actually need all of my rocket soldiers.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
So once we actually get control of all of the tiberium fields,
building.
I should have easy time building up and destroying this outpost. However, the main base is located here, and I can't really cut off the enemy access to tiberium fields yet. So I'll have to figure out how to actually continue my expansion. Let's take out this turret.
Unit lost.
And this turret. That should allow us to safely access this tiberium field.
Lost. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Perfect.
Unit lost.
Let's
Unit
handle those
building.
sandbags. I won't really need
Unit
them
lost.
yet. However, I will use them to expand this and this tiberium field.
Building. Unit ready.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to grab another advanced power plant and start building towards the ion cannon, which may be invaluable in this mission. As always, to be honest. Right, harvesters are collecting. Here's the mentioned attack of engineers. Look at them. That's what you get.
Construction complete.
Let's grab all of the main infantry and all of the rocket soldiers into separate groups.
Building.
And it's time for the comm center. I'll need to be careful because some of my troops are damaged. Do not walk them over the tiberium. I need every tiny bit of HP.
Construction complete.
Okay, they have not spawned yet. That's good. I can keep the low HP dudes around this area to prevent them from spawning anything. That should be safe. I'm going to use the comm center. Okay, there's the stealth tank.
New construction options. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Unit
Let's grab advanced comm tower.
Building.
Right away, sir.
There's another turret and a sound site located here, and after that we should be done with clearing all of the enemy forces in our part of the map. Well, beside those turrets, but those turrets are going to be not really that much of a problem.
Insufficient funds.
Ready and away, sir. Reporting. Moving out.
I could use money though. I may need to actually expand there quickly.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Can you please start firing?
Ready. Waiting.
Thank you.
Roger.
After Advanced Comm Center, I will probably grab a couple of sandbags and move to this area and this area for additional funds. I see enemy harvester is actually trying to... Oh, wait.
Reporting.
It would be good if we didn't move to the Tiberium field.
Got it.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Roger. Roger. Affirmative. Wait away, sir.
Can I actually do anything here? I
Insufficient
I guess?
funds.
Ready and waiting. Waiting.
or I cannot.
Got it. Affirmative.
I don't think there are any hidden crates that I can use myself,
Construction
which
complete.
is a shame. I could use some cash. Alright, Advanced Comm Center is operational. Let's get a couple of sandbags and expand the
Construction
economy.
complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Let's grab
Building.
another refinery, which will allow us to collect from this area safely. And I will crawl here and do the same thing to this location. Next part will probably be just shelling this base to the death.
Insufficient.
If you
funds.
ask how, I have no idea yet. To be honest, this is my 5th playthrough, where most of them actually died at the start to that plane tank and rocket soldiers. So I'm just going to roll with it. I know the map layout, and I'm willing to use this knowledge to my advantage, but it may result in a worrying time I will complete the mission. I could use this money faster. Oh, one of them. Just because this mine is on yellow HP, maybe I should have taken those kids from the turret right here.
Yes, sir. Waiting.
Yeah, it's just
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the full HP is twice as fast,
Insufficient.
which is
funds.
really hurting my economy. I will probably grab a repair facility somewhere around here just to repair this fella.
Construction complete.
That should help, however. Let's grab repair
Building.
facility.
Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir.
I may actually be able to construct it before this guy moves to the tiberium field.
Construction
Perfect.
complete.
And that will actually allow us to construct nano tanks, so that's also a good help. So let's grab
Building.
additional bunch of sandbags
On
and
hold.
expand here.
Cancelled.
Yes, sir. Moving
You move
Construction
to the
complete.
repair depot for
Ion
repairs.
cannon ready. Building.
Ion cannon is operational. Let's
Construction
wipe
complete.
out this obelisk of light.
Ion cannon charging. Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
After that, I'll probably grab a couple of MLRS and just start shelling this area.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
And what I
Construction
probably should do
complete.
is close this base
Building.
from the other side.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
That should be
Building.
fine.
Insufficient.
Let's leave a
funds.
singular sandbags around the area just in case.
Structure sold. Structure sold.
I can't make it. I can't make it here.
Cancel.
I have to move one sandbag,
Building.
or maybe two.
Construction complete.
That should be fine. Let's grab
Building.
another refinery.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
This miner is full HP. It will now zoom to the tiberium fields.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's
Building.
proceed with some
Construction
sandbag
complete.
magic.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
I could possibly just close this entire outpost.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
I have slight idea where
Construction complete.
the base entrance is.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
It should be here.
Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Okay. Let's grab comm center and reveal this area right here. Perhaps I can also use the infantry assault from
Construction
this.
complete. Cannot deploy here. Our base is under attack. Ion cannon.
I don't have access.
Yeah, okay.
Really? Just a technician?
Building.
Oh well. I guess I can use barracks.
Construction complete.
And I can't reveal them as well. Come on. Hello, I could use a reveal.
Building. Construction complete.
Oh, those turrets are
Silos
starting to
needed.
shell my miners. Okay,
Structure
thank you.
solid.
That's all I wanted. Just like in the other mission, this one has the MCV
Got it. Ready? Right away, sir. Moving out.
that I can continuously serve for continuous
Unit
income.
lost. Building.
I may be willing to do that,
Unit lost. Building.
but
Construction complete.
I'm not sure myself.
Building.
I guess it will be nice to wipe out this outpost first,
Cannot deploy here.
so that's probably what I will do.
Construction complete. Building.
First
Construction
off, I'll
complete.
cut this outpost completely from any other reinforcements.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Silos needed.
And grab barracks.
Building.
And possibly a couple of silos because we're getting full capacity
Construction
from what I
complete.
see.
Primary building selected. Building.
Let's grab a bunch of minigunners.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction
I see
complete.
infantry coming out from the May
Unit
barracks.
ready. Building. Unit ready.
So I have to
Building.
slow down the production.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Unit
And let's
ready.
move some of the silos, probably here.
Building.
That should be fine.
Construction complete. Building.
To that, I'm going to make advanced power plant and
Cancel.
another advanced comm center,
Null. Moving out.
because it will be necessary for me to keep my ion cannon operational.
Construction complete.
So let's move this one
Cannot
right
deploy
here.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's move all of my infantry force to the north. There are 2 turrets here, there's another one located here. Let's wipe it out. Perfect.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
That's the entrance to the main base that I should probably avoid.
Unit lost.
I think the entrance to the MCV is somewhere right here.
Construction complete.
Let's grab another. Actually, I may have a plan for this.
Construction complete. Building.
It will require a bit more of closure.
Complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
And a
Building.
weapons factory.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's start
Building.
making the forces right here.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
And grab weapons factory. I will make a bunch of APCs and try to jump here. I see enemy miners coming to this position. Also, this miner is suddenly unstuck. I could possibly start using iron
Select
cannon
target.
to shell down the obelisks of light in the main base.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Let's grab a
Building.
bunch of rocket soldiers as well.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit
And most
ready.
important,
New
2
construction
engineers.
Options.
To that I will
Building.
make 3 APCs
Unit
just to
ready.
fit them in.
Building. Unit ready. Unit
It appears
ready.
the other engineer has
Building.
came out in my main base.
Construction complete.
No, he
Unit
didn't.
Ready.
That's fine. Alright,
Construction
start
complete.
jumping into the APCs, people.
Building.
In the meanwhile, I...
Construction complete.
No more sandbags. No more sandbags. Okay, maybe a bit of sandbags, but not that many sandbags. Oh, that's not good.
Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, load them all.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
I do not understand why sometimes APCs have so many problems with loading infantry in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Moving out.
Structure
Waiting order.
sold. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Acknowledge.
Let's move in. Let's try to keep the one with the engineers safe. There's a flame tank,
Moving out. Affirmative.
and I don't like this.
Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Yes, unit report. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. No.
Unit
Unit
lost.
moving out. Ready to be.
Unit lost.
Come on.
Not building captured. Unable to confirm. Building in progress. Building. Not building captured. New construction.
That actually did quite a lot.
Construction.
I managed to deploy sandbags in this area, and I managed to capture the MCV. I sadly forgot to sell it,
Building.
which is a slight bummer, but
Ready.
I'm absolutely fine about that.
Select target.
Let's use the iron cannon to wipe out another obelisk of light. Have I got nuked yet? No. That's also good. I can start making
Building.
tanks, and I'm not going to use mammoth tanks. I'm going to go for the mediums. Oh, this flame tank may actually cause me some troubles.
Construction complete.
Never mind, I'm fine. Who am I kidding? I'm always fine. Except when times when the mission drops me a flamer and 2 rocket soldiers at the start of the mission.
Construction complete. complete.
like this one.
Building. Building. Construction complete.
So I may possibly just block this entrance
Construction complete.
and scout if there is still that stealth tank or if I killed it.
Unable to confirm. Building in progress.
I could also
Construction
potentially just block the miner, but
Building.
Vehicle reported.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
oi, keep my miners alive, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh hello, that's my
Construction
technician.
complete.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Affirmative. Yes. Yes. Acknowledge. You moving out. Yes. Moving out. Yes. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
What, you can't fire them? You can.
Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out.
Come on.
Moving out. Yes. Acknowledge.
I have to position you myself. Guess I have to.
Waiting
I
order.
got another medium tank right here. They do not reveal the MCV yet, which is weird. Usually they do that nearly instantly.
Unit acknowledge. Yes.
Let's start moving the medium tanks closer to the front line.
Sir. Affirmative. Yes. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes.
Building.
And hopefully not destroy
Building.
all of the walls.
Construction complete. Building.
Unit report. Moving out.
Construction complete.
If I could possibly wipe out this
Construction
SAM site,
complete.
I could go in for a couple of forecasts now that I destroyed.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Now that I actually destroyed
Yes, sir.
all of the rocket soldiers here, that will help. Unless there is a stealth tank around this area. MCV still not revealed. I could use this place for my own expansion. It's tempting. It's actually really tempting. And when I say it, no more sandbags, then I created this massive line. I'm such a hypocrite. Oh well. If not me, then who?
Select.
Let's wipe out this turret because we can, and we will.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm running out of money though, and I'd really like to actually cancel this.
Cancel.
Let's grab helipads.
Building.
Helipads are friends.
Construction complete. New construction. options.
Unless in that one moment where they are enemies.
Building.
Acknowledge. Yes.
Construction complete.
Which reminds me, I never seen
Construction complete.
not use air units.
Building.
Yes.
They never did that.
Construction
That's
complete.
weird.
Yes.
Not a single mission had them.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Let's see if there are any. There are literally no stealth tanks in this area. That's
Building.
amazing, I guess.
Construction complete. Building. Construction
Once I wipe out this base, there will be a nuclear
Building.
strike on my position though,
Construction
so I have to be
complete.
careful.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete.
Let's proceed forward.
Yes. Yes. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
And wipe out this plane tank.
Building. Construction
They're actually shelling back, that's not good.
Moving out.
Okay, I'm fine. I could potentially capture this entire outpost,
Yes, sir.
and I think it may be a good idea because that will provide me some money and slightly more production facilities.
cancel.
I may do exactly that, so let's grab a couple of engineers.
Selected. Building.
And I still haven't cancelled this miner,
Unit
come on.
ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, moving out.
Unit ready.
Okay, so there is not much of enemies,
Cannon ready. Insufficient funds.
and I'm running out of money. That's a problem that I will have to tackle.
Structure solid.
Come on. This technician has a problem.
Reporting. Reporting.
Okay, there are 4 engineers, 5 structures. I have to get rid of something.
Select target.
Perhaps.
Ion cannon charging.
Yes, moving out.
Unit lost.
Ready. Affirmative. Right
Let's
away,
move
sir.
the infantry here.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Let's actually wipe out
Insufficient
all of the threats.
funds.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Got it. Yes,
Come on.
sir.
Okay, refill
Yes, sir.
complete.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This guy should be last.
Structure solid.
Moving out. Ready.
Let's
Waiting
start
out.
capturing.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Got it. Affirmative.
Structure solid. Nod building. captured.
Hostile takeover is complete.
Construction
Unit moving
optional.
out. Waiting, moving out.
Once I destroy this structure, they should probably send a nuke at me. And I see them mustering forces. That's not a good sign.
Unit reporting.
You may, however, jump to the repair depot. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. That's not good.
Unit moving out.
I can't allow you to shell the wall.
Reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's start wiping out the turrets. And I could possibly just grab this guy with Orca. I will also need to shut down the SAM sites located here. There's probably one more here. In fact, there is indeed one located here. If I could get an airstrike, it would make this mission extremely easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm going to wait for the ion cannon to get rid of those.
Vehicle reporting.
And put this guy out of his misery. No? Okay, fine.
Unit
Alright, that's repaired.
out.
What is here? It's
Yes, sir.
Joe.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's my Joe.
Vehicle reporting.
Structure solid. Ion cannon ready.
Ion cannon is
sir.
operational.
Waiting, moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Select target.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Select target. Ion cannon charging.
Moving out.
Let's move them back to the base. This one is destroyed. They actually killed the technician. Took them quite a lot of time. And all those forces gathering here may be a problem for me. Especially with the fact that I'm running out of the resources. And they do not seem to actually rebuild this construction yard here. Which makes me wonder why.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Let's shut down this turret for good measure.
Unit reporting.
And finally put this guy out of his misery. As of now, I have no idea how to progress. I mean, I need to master a force.
Yes, sir.
Proper attacking force.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I guess I could move my tanks here and try to attack them through sandbags.
Moving out. Yeah, okay. Yes, moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, hello, hello there.
Affirmative.
I do not
Repairing.
recall giving you permission to shoot me.
Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
And the medium tank is going to continue missing. Glorious.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
There should be 2 more sand sites. Maybe I could take this one out with the forces from my main base.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Would be really good.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
You guys moved this Tiberium field.
Yes, sir.
What's the miner? I think it returned to the refinery. No, here it is. Was it collecting from here? I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ion cannon ready.
Ion cannon is ready, so let's move all of the tanks here to snipe this turret. Oh, that's quite a lot of stealth
Yes,
tanks
sir. Moving out.
just waiting for me.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Let's move the Orcas to the north and shut down the last
Affirmative.
Select target.
second to last.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sam side. Come on,
Select
trigger.
target.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Yes,
There we
sir.
go.
Ion cannon charging.
Affirmative.
He meanwhile start shelling the harvesters.
Yes, moving out.
Where's the rest of
Vehicle
tanks here?
report acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Here's the final Sam site. Hopefully they will not rebuild it.
Yes, sir.
With
Moving
the
out.
help of airstrike I should have no problem leveling this base.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I just need to remember where was actually the construction yard, because I think airstrike can just wipe it out in single sweep.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
And then I still have problem with the guys right here.
Yes, sir.
Let's move the rocket soldiers, maybe they can help at least a bit.
Yes, sir.
And use
Yes, sir.
my Orcas to sweep the enemy. Come on. Okay, so it wasn't the last one, it seems. I may need to use you as a sacrifice.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Nothing activated yet.
Moving out.
Alright, here it is. There's probably another one right here. So this may be an issue.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's shell the harvesters. Let's stop them from getting any resources. It's red HP, so it should slow down significantly. I should be gathering resources myself and probably getting a lot of forces in the meanwhile. I guess could go for
Building.
mammoth tanks. Then maybe I can sell those.
Sold.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
That's extra
Reporting.
resources.
Affirmative. Got it. Waiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Unit reporting.
Ion cannon ready.
Ion cannon is operational.
Construction complete.
Moving
Building.
out.
Select target.
Okay,
Ion
that will
cannon
hurt.
charging. Unit lost.
I did lost another orca. Actually, first orca.
Yes, affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
I think there's another one located here. I just need to trigger it
Construction
properly.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Let's shut down the harvester finally.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I will probably rebuild it,
Construction
but the less economy they have, the better for me.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
And I'm
Acknowledge.
still within the range of a nuke. I remember there was some sort of trick that I could possibly use.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Also, let's
Yes, sir.
take out the stealth tanks
sir.
here.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Yes, sir.
You're here. I know it.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Okay, thank you.
Vehicle
This
reporting.
mammoth tank
Yes,
can
sir.
go back for the repairs.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
And all of my forces should probably just keep on mastering the main outpost that we captured from the enemy. In meanwhile, I'm going to wait for the next ion cannon, wipe out the last SAM site, hopefully the last SAM
Yes,
site,
sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Structure sold.
and finally be done
Structure
with
sold.
enemy production. I'm gonna assume that the Hand of Nod is located here. And I still have this group of engineers to deal with, which is not really that
Yes,
much
sir.
of a trouble.
Reporting.
I can just use
Yes,
Orcas
sir.
to continuously snipe them down.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Thank you. They actually did not rebuild the harvester, so I could get a final strike on this.
Unit reporting.
I have just enough rockets for
Yes, sir.
that. And also ion cannon is ready, so
Yes, sir.
Cannon ready.
my Orca should be in position to bait the last SAM site.
Affirmative.
It appears enemy still has money.
Moving out.
Select targets.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Ion
there's
cannon
Yes,
charges.
sir.
there's another one.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
I see how it is. The AI has significantly way too many defenses. Actually,
Yes, sir.
I may have a plan. It appears this structure should be an airstrip. So if I get a couple of rocket launchers, I should be able to wipe it out. It appears enemy has grabbed another harvester,
Unit reporting.
or rather two of them.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to wait for the ion cannon strike again. This is getting long and tedious, I know.
Unit reporting.
Kill this guy, thank you.
Yes, affirmative.
Can sell two of the
Sold.
Yes,
two of the helipads
Construction
because they are
complete.
unnecessary.
Building.
waiting order.
Okay,
Acknowledge.
another MLRS. Let's move to the position.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
And I'm going to do something that may be designated as a pro gamer move and place an advanced guard tower in a very remote place. What this will achieve, you're about to find out. Hopefully you're about to find out. That is, if I actually manage to get enough
Insufficient
cash.
funds.
I could possibly sell this refinery and possibly sell this refinery
Structure sold.
to get myself some money. I could also possibly sell those two
Structure
power plants.
sold.
Roger. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
So let's drop
Construction complete. Building.
I think I sold all of the sandbags, oh well. Silos are not really that big
Unit
of an issue to have.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
Ion cannon is finally ready.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Orca.
Sir. Affirmative.
Select target.
And finally,
Ion cannon charging.
we got the airstrike.
Airstrike ready.
Let's move those guys, let them start shelling the enemy airstrips.
Insufficient funds.
If I can scout where the construction yard is,
Unit reporting.
it will be of great help.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
It appears there's a bunch of enemy units just trying to pile on me.
Construction complete.
I'm going to grab those 3 mediums just to defend from those artilleries. And start sending airstrikes. Those should probably reveal the way. Ah, that did hurt. That definitely did hurt. That was quite a lot of infantry, and they're just pew,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
gone. No more.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Moving
Let's
out.
shell the
Yes, sir.
artillery.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
And let's shell the airstrip as well.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, unit. Affirmative. Unit affirmative. Yes, moving out. Yes. Yes. Acknowledged.
I can actually use those medium tanks to wipe out most of the enemy forces located here.
Acknowledged.
That's going to give me bonus points, bonus style points,
Yes, acknowledged. Yes, affirmative.
and I can use the MLRS to actively assault units that are on the sledge. So now even with 2 support powers I should have no issue. And I still haven't triggered the nuclear strike, which is actually really funny. One will definitely be triggered once I start dealing damage to the Temple of Nod,
Unit reporting.
but I guess I'm prepared for that.
Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, affirmative. Moving out.
1 tile forward, please,
Yes, sir.
and
Acknowledged.
start shelling.
Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
That's quite a lot of engineers that AI has,
Yes, sir.
for some ridiculous reason.
Airstrike ready.
Let's see. Is this construction yard? This the construction yard has that little thing right here. Yeah, it may be a construction yard, so let's take it out. Perfect.
Charging.
The cooperation between units,
waiting for moving out.
it brings a lot of results. Good results.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
And I'm still unable to mine anything, so I have nearly next to no forces.
Unit yes,
They're making flame tanks, however, so let's just shell down the airstrip.
acknowledged. Yes, moving out. Waiting. Acknowledged.
Okay, that's a problem, that's a problem.
Yes, sir.
It's a huge problem.
Unit
Come on. Why does it take so much time to do this? My next target will probably be the refineries, because I want to finally soak them from all the money.
affirmative.
I can possibly sell this. And sell Hand of Nod because they can't rebuild it anymore.
Yes, sir. Unit report.
This medium tank is repaired, let it return for duty.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
I can move another medium in its place to start attacking the tanks.
Unit report. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Yes.
Another flank tank.
Waiting order. Yes.
I guess I can start moving
Unit report. Yes.
another flame tank. That's a good roll. Come on, shut down the airfield finally. Perfect. So now let's use the airstrike on the refineries. That managed to destroy one of them. It's fine. It's still a good outcome.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yeah.
Let's muster all of the forces that we have here and open a
Yes, sir.
small
Affirmative.
passage.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Structure
Yes, sir.
found.
Let's see what we can bring
Ion cannon ready.
out here.
Select target. Ion cannon
Yes,
target.
sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
No.
lost.
Okay, that did not much, if I have to admit.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out.
However, some of the enemy attack teams are now moving in.
Yes, sir. Unit knowledge.
You please get back to mining at this location,
Yes, sir.
and you start taking out this harvester that I cannot rebuild anymore,
Unit report. Moving out. Waiting order.
which is why I think it will be a good idea.
Yes, sir. No. Unit
Primary
I
building
can make
selected.
another engineer just capture this power plant. Let's see if this will actually trigger
Unit ready.
affirmative.
the nuclear strike. God, that's a lot of infantry. And I have quite a lot of infantry myself.
Waiting orders. Roger.
Nod building captured.
Yes, sir.
Nuclear
Moving out.
weapon launched.
Ah, there it is.
Nuclear warhead
Waiting.
approaching.
And actually shot at my ion cannon control.
Yes. Knowledge. Moving out.
Airstrike ready.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
Building.
Got it. Yes.
Okay,
Unit
that's...
ready.
You got
That
it.
went really strange.
Select target.
Let's take out all of the infantry that he has and commence the assault.
Unit lost.
Knowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
It's time to
lost.
move in
Yes, sir.
with everything that we have.
Lost.
Moving out.
Final strike of the temple. Actually not final because there's still version C that I have to complete.
Lost.
Affirmative. Wait away, sir. Reporting.
I am absolutely happy about this.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
definitely not crying myself.
Yes, sir.
Actually, to be honest, version C is significantly easier, so I have not that many issues with it. Let's wait with the ion cannon to destroy the obelisk of light located here, so we can properly shoot everything. But I guess this mission will be finally over.
Ion cannon
I wouldn't be surprised if it will take at least 1 hour on my recording, because I'm just fooling around. But I haven't really properly prepared myself to play this mission.
Reporting. You got it.
So yeah, sorry about that, I guess.
Wait, yes. Yes, sir. Wait away, sir. Yes, sir. No. Unit. Waiting. Waiting. Moving out.
Let's move all the infantry to the top to get rid of
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
silos. I guess all of my forces can just move in. All of my remaining forces.
Moving out.
Let's go on with a big tank assault.
Vehicle reporting.
They deserve it. They did at least some job. It was absolutely no job because they just stood in one place.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
But it's actually fine to complete
Yes, sir.
the Sarajevo missions each time with a different
Yes,
twist.
sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
airstrike ready.
I could potentially just use airstrike.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
And let's grab a couple of medium tanks because why not?
Yes.
The AI did never rebuild the construction yard though, which is surprising.
Right away, sir.
They usually do that a couple of times.
Got it. Yes.
It's funny because this quirk is also in the final GDI final node missions.
Right away, sir.
They were building construction yards in random piece of the map.
Report. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Also, that should probably give us the alternative
Nuclear
ending.
weapon launched.
Oh,
Nuclear warhead out.
well, there goes the nuke silo.
Our base is under attack.
Actually, not really nuke silo, but ion
Building.
cannon.
Unit reporting. Waiting.
So it's still enough damage to it.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. No.
Let's put it somewhere
Insufficient
around
funds.
orange HP or red HP.
Vehicle reporting.
Okay, and stop.
Mission.
And that's gonna be
accomplished.
mission accomplished.
We've taken serious. The temple's been blown all to hell. We need to get out of here before.
Sir, topside has suffered significant damage. Structural integrity has been compromised. I estimate GDI will have access to this command center in approximately 20 minutes.
Do you even lift, Kane? So the following cutscene is also different for this ending. And it should probably properly explain the entire playthrough of Tiberium Dawn. So let's just continue to it.
United Nations officials have confirmed that Global Defense Initiative assault troops successfully attacked and destroyed the alleged Sarajevo headquarters of the Brotherhood of Nod. This ends a 3-day siege which saw GDI and Nod forces engaged in mortal combat. Eyewitnesses and survivors report that, although evenly matched, the GDI forces employed superior tactics and strategy,
Superior tactics and
outmaneuvering
strategy.
Nod in what was termed an epic battle. Quoting from a written statement issued earlier today, UN Secretary of Defense Dr. Charles Olivetti praised the men and women of the UN-funded GDI, calling them, quote, tireless defenders of freedom and heroes to history, unquote. Although refusing to disclose specific totals, Dr. Olivetti confirmed reports that heavy casualties were sustained by both sides. Kane, the single-named charismatic Nod leader and self-proclaimed prophet, is among those missing and assumed dead. Discovery and destruction of the Nod Command Center ends more than 3 years of continued escalating violence, sparked by that organization's international terrorist activities. World reaction has been mixed.
So that's gonna be it for the version V, and that's alternative ending, which is not canon. So last mission of the GDI main campaign remains. So let's just jump straight to it. See you guys soon.